that first time you fired up in a good minute. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! What is up, ladies and gents? I am back, and today, as you can see, we're on the bike. Oh, it is not ideal weather. I mean, it is sunny. It's about mid-40s. Supposed to get to the mid-50s today here in the beautiful Midwest of St. Louis. But today, we're gonna go get into some St. Patty's Day shenanigans. So, let's go. So y'all know that feeling like when you haven't ridden the bike in like, I'm ashamed to say this, but probably 4 months. It's just been that cold on the weekends, and I've been working out of town, and I can't really get a week's worth of luggage on my backpack. So unfortunately, I've been driving the car. The bike has been here the entire time, sitting in the garage, taunting me, teasing me, saying, "Come on, bitch." But finally, it has been warm enough and not raining on the weekend for me to get out and put just a few miles on her. And I am so happy. It's one of those things where it's just an instant mood booster. Like, I could be having an amazing day or a super shitty day doing whatever I'm doing. And when I finally realized, like, ooh, I get to go grab the key and turn her over and sit on her, all of a sudden my day is 1,000% better. All right, so we're out. Something to talk about. Fuck it, I'm a year late, but why not do a quick review of the Scout Bobber? As probably none of you know, I used to have a 2015, yeah, 2015 Suzuki GSXR 750. That was my last motorcycle, my last two-wheeled device. That was a step up from my 2009 Kawasaki Versys 650. So I went kind of like, sport touring to pure sport to cruiser. And yeah, that's been a weird transition. But I think that just makes me... You're going to get a different review perspective from me, I think, rather than from everybody else. Because everybody else that reviews this kind of, their daily is usually a cruiser. Or it's probably not a super sport like I came from. Let's just go ahead. Let's jump right into it. So I totally forgot my notes, and so this is going to be all 1,000% off the top of the dome. But let's go over the pros of the Scout. So first one I'd have to say would be the power. It's got pretty solid power, a little 69 cubic inch. I think that equates to about 1130, 1135 cc displacement. It claims 100 horses. That's probably at the block. So I'm expecting 80 to 85 maybe at the rear wheel. I don't know. Judge me if I'm wrong, whatever. But that's what I'm thinking. It has, in my opinion, it has plenty of power. Even in 6th gear, open it up. I mean, it's not going to be like pulling you off the seat if you're trying to do a pull in 6th, but it still moves. Like, you can still pass somebody. You don't have to drop down a gear to pass. As far as the looks, I honestly love it. I know it's not a true bobber, and we'll get into that in a minute, but I do like the stripped down look of it. I went from a super flashy Suzuki Team fucking blue and highlighter Gixxer to this, and it's quite a difference. But I don't know, maybe it's just I'm getting older and I want to kind of kick back and relax more and draw less attention to myself as I'm blasting down the highway at 80 miles an hour with basically straight pipes on it. I like that there's not a massive fairing on it. I like that there's no hard bags on the back or anything, and some massive flashy exhaust. I really do appreciate, especially on mine, because I went with the I forgot what they call it. It's the matte black everything on the engine covers. There is a little bit of polish just on some accent pieces. I don't mind that at all. I think it's a nice little added pop against the matte black everything. What else is good? The price. I think the price is pretty fair. I bought it new off the showroom floor. They worked well with me on financing. Now for the cons, and these are going to be really subjective. You got to remember, I'm a big dude. I'm 6'5". I'm 350 plus pounds, and let's just go ahead and talk about those. The suspension, a lot of people says it leaves quite a lot of room to be desired. A lot leaves anyway. And coming from a sport bike, this suspension isn't bad at all. You're not going to be cruising down the highway, you know, floating on a cloud on this thing. That's just not the way it was built. It was built to be, you know, shoot around town and not absorb bumps of cobblestone streets, which are abundant in downtown St. Louis. Suspension isn't bad. I've seen a lot of people upgrade. I think they put like the Fox remote reservoir suspension on and all that. And I might do that eventually. I'm not really sure. I don't think I need to at this point. So definitely the seat. It has some cushion, and once you break it in, I got, what, 1,500 miles on it? Once you break it in, it gets a little bit better. It gets a little more plush. I don't think it's that bad. But then again, I came from a piece of plastic with a piece of vinyl over it, and sport bike people call that a seat. Wait, what's my exit? Shit. I have no idea. I forgot where I'm going. The name Bobber. I really don't think it's a true bobber, honestly. That should not be a shock to anybody. I get it. It's got like a bobber-esque style to it. It's hard for me to justify that it's a bobber. I mean, really, nothing has been bobbed. Sure, they've cut off some fairing parts, basically like the front and rear fender are shortened. I think the front shortened. They got rid of, I guess, the front fairing area. Front and rear turn signals. They're not bad. They definitely stick out a little further than I like. Next con is going to be the foot pegs. Why they're not spring loaded, I have no clue. I mean, it's really not that hard. It can't be that expensive to cut a couple of grooves and pop in some springs so they spring load and they come back. Because as of right now, if it flips up, it doesn't come all the way back down. It just kind of like slowly, like right there, stays down or stays up. Looks like y'all got a whole lot of bad news up in there. Oh, I guess I could get a thumbnail. Here, how about this? That's for the thumbnail. Right there. Hopefully that worked out. Maybe not. Who the fuck knows? Don't forget, guys, like, subscribe, hit the little ding-a-ling on the notification bell, so that way you can know when I post new videos, because let's be honest, I don't post a whole lot, so it's not like it's going to be flooding your notification screen that bad.